First time I stepped onto Iowa State's campus was for a campus visit, and I was with my grandpa. We were both blown away with how gorgeous Central Campus is. Walking around for campus tours wasn't the easiest for him, and right away, the treatment that we received at Iowa State was unlike any other university. You know, my grandpa was ready to sit here in the MU and wait it out, and the admissions people came up with a little scooter and gave us our own tour guide, and we got to go all around campus at my grandpa's pace, and it meant a lot that they included my family, and right away, just the welcoming environment was unlike any other university.
I wanted to come to Iowa State specifically for the teaching program because I've heard of how personable it is and how well the advisors were. And I wanted to be a teacher just because of my love for students. My sister did it. I've always had the passion for school, so it was something that I knew I would be great at, and Iowa State has done a tremendous job of continuing my love for it.
I've been a learner my whole life, and a cow on my godparents' farm went into labor. It was apparent after struggling that she was going to need assistance. We called the vet. The vet came out and delivered the 110-pound blue roan shorthorn calf. So I was afforded the opportunity of raising that calf as a bucket calf, working side by side with our family vet, and that really is what motivated me to become a veterinarian.
So Iowa State University is a big support system. They offer a lot of different options. They offer open option opportunities for people that don't know what career path they want to go into, so you could try a little bit of everything and figure out what best suits you.
From week 1 to week 2, I did not know what things were going to look like. I did not expect to go through 4 different dance classes, to learn how to do all this backstage related stuff in theater. I didn't expect to learn anything about business, math, about different languages, learning Portuguese. These are things that I never would have expected going into Iowa State. But through all the different opportunities that I've been presented, I think that looking back at all my years in Iowa State, that I was incredibly honored, incredibly lucky, privileged to have all these different opportunities in so many different areas.
So I had a student come up and she was like, I really want to go to graduate school, but I don't have a project in mind. I don't know what I want to focus in. And I kind of got this chance to be like, that's okay. Just be curious and be passionate and be excited, and that will take you wherever you want to go.
Cyclones have a lot of energy. We are like highly motivated individuals. We have that drive and vigor to do whatever we wish for and to strive harder and harder to succeed in life. I want to start my own aviation manufacturing company back in Malaysia because we don't have a company like Boeing or Airbus in my country, so that would be something that I would want to do in my future.
The big thing that made me feel right at home at Iowa State, especially as a first-generation student, was my learning community. I was a part of the psychology learning community as a freshman, and the faculty there, specifically Dr. Shio, was just amazing at making me feel welcomed, and right away I was able to jump into a cohort of my peers who were also in psychology, and I met some of my best friends through that.
I actually met my fiance while I've been at Iowa State. If you'd walk 3 times around the lake in silence, the tradition was it's true love. We did this in the first month of dating, and so then he recreated it again 4 years later to propose. So that was just kind of pretty great, I thought.
I came into Iowa State as an extreme introvert. I always sat at the back of class. When I got into ANSI 101 with my advisor, Dr. Scar, that really brought me out of my shell, and I started to pursue leadership positions in various clubs on campus, and I became an undergraduate TA, and now I'm an undergraduate research assistant.
I would tell my freshman year self just to try everything once and to not say no. You never know who you're going to meet, you never know what path it will take you on, and I think that every time I said yes to things at Iowa State, it led me down a path of getting more jobs or meeting new friends or just gaining new experience.
Every single person I've met here is so genuine and truly wants to support you and help you in any way that they can. Iowa State has facilitated an environment for growth, and I have been able to get involved in so many different things and really hone my leadership skills, learn how to connect with other professionals, and really grow my confidence.
The plan that I've always said is to do something that makes me happy. surrounding myself within people that continue to push for my happiness to be found. I think that's always going to be the goal that I have.
I love the campus, the people here, the environment, so I'm gonna miss everything.
Being a Cyclone is a lifelong endeavor. If I wear Iowa State gear anywhere in the country, someone will stop me. They will come up to me, either they've gone or they know someone who's gone to Iowa State, and they're so excited to come and talk to me about that. So once you join Cyclone Nation, you're in it for life. And it's incredible the amount of connections you make, just the feeling of campus positivity and all those connections and camaraderie is so special. And I'm so glad that I've been a part of this and that I will be for the rest of my life.
Good evening. Iowa State University is pleased and honored to welcome the family and friends of our graduates to the Spring 2022 Graduate College Commencement Ceremony here in Hilton Coliseum. Today's commencement ceremony recognizes recent graduates in Iowa State University's proud 164-year history of academic achievement, excellence, and service. The procession will begin with the presentation of the college banner by the Graduate College's Student Marshal, will be accompanied by the Dean and the Students' University Escort. The posting of the college banner will be followed by the processional of candidates for master's degrees, followed by candidates for doctoral degrees and their presenting professors. Members of the Assembly may remain seated during the processional. At this time, it is our privilege to present to you Bailey Adams, Student Marshal for the Graduate College. Bailey is accompanied by Dr. Matthew Darr, Professor of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, and by Dean William Graves. It is our privilege to present to you the candidates for graduation from the Graduate College at Iowa State University. signaling the official beginning of our graduate college commencement, the University Mace, carried by Chief Faculty Marshal Dr. Robert Wallace, precedes the President. We ask that the candidates for graduation and the members of the Assembly to please rise as you are able for the procession of the members of the Iowa State University academic community, led by President Dr. Wendy Winterstein. Iowa State University is very pleased to introduce Hope Metz as the Spring 2022 graduate commencement vocalist. Ms. Metz will sing our national anthem.
Please join me in the singing of our national anthem.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Dr. Wendy Winterstein, President of Iowa State University.
Good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you to the Iowa State University's Spring 2022 Graduate College Commencement. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. I ask that they please stand and remain standing until all introductions are made. Dr. Chiching Zhang Clarence Hartley Colvalt, Distinguished Professor, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies in the College of Veterinary Medicine and Commencement Speaker. Dr. Jonathan Wickert, Senior Vice President and Provost. Dr. Toya Younger, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. John Lawrence, Vice President for Extension and Outreach. Dr. Sharon Perry Fancini, Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Ms. Sharon Evans, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Dr. Jeffrey Johnson, Laura and Russ Talbot, Endowed President and Chief Executive Officer of the Iowa State University Alumni Association. Dr. John Perkins, Associate Professor of Accounting in the Ivy College of Business and Faculty Senate President. Dr. William Graves, Dean of the Graduate College. Mr. David Spalding, David and Ellen Raisbeck, Endowed Dean of the Ivy College of Business and Interim Vice President for Economic Development and Industry Relations. Dr. Laura Dunn Jolly, Endowed Dean and Dean's Chair of the College of Human Sciences. Dr. Daniel Robeson, Endowed Dean's Chair of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Dr. Samuel Easterling, James L. and Catherine S. Melsa, Endowed Dean of the College of Engineering. Mr. Cameron Campbell, Senior Associate Dean for Planning and Academic Personnel in the College of Design. Dr. Leslie Hoberg, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies and Faculty Development in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Ms. Hilary Zao, Dean of Library Services. Dr. Jennifer Sukhan, University Registrar, and the faculty marshals for today's commencement ceremony. Please join me in recognizing them. You may be seated. On behalf of our university leaders, faculty, and staff, we are delighted to honor and celebrate our newest graduates of Iowa State University. Commencement is the most important and significant ceremony that a university holds. For our graduates, it represents the culmination of years of hard work, focused study, perseverance, and personal growth. For family and friends, it's a time to share in the success of their graduate and to be recognized for the wonderful support and care they have provided through the years. And for Iowa State University, it represents the successful completion of our most important responsibility to society, preparing the next generation of scholars, innovators, and leaders. Graduates, tonight you join the very special group of people who hold advanced degrees from this renowned institution. No matter where you go in the world, you are now a part of the legacy of excellence at Iowa State University. We look forward to what the future holds for you. We know you will continue to make us proud. Congratulations to all of you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for tonight's graduate commencement ceremony. Dr. Chijing Zhang is the Clarence Hartley Colvalt Distinguished Professor and Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies in the College of Veterinary Medicine at Iowa State University. Just last week, he was elected to the National Academy of Sciences, one of the most prestigious honors given to scientists in the United States. Dr. Zhang's research has had regional, national, and global impact on the control of antibiotic resistance pathogens in animals and humans. As a renowned microbiologist, he's built a world-class research program on antimicrobial resistance and food safety. His research group was among the very first to document the impact of antibiotic resistance on bacterial fitness. Dr. Zhang has published 175 peer-reviewed papers and 14 books or book chapters. His publications have more than 12,000 citations, and he has made more than 140 presentations at conferences and institutions globally. During his career, Dr. Zhang has received competitive grants totaling $25 million from various funding agencies, including the National Institutes of Health, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and the Food and Drug Administration. Dr. Zhang is a fellow of the American Association for the Advancement of Science and the American Academy of Microbiology, as well as an honorary diplomat of the American College of Veterinary Microbiologists. He's also a recipient of the Pfizer Award for Research Excellence. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Qiqing Zhang.
Thank you, President Winterstein, and good evening. It is truly a great honor to be with you, and I very much appreciate this opportunity to share a few words. Whether they are words of wisdom or not, I will let you decide. First, let me extend my congratulations to our graduates. On behalf of my faculty colleagues, we're extremely proud of your achievement at our state, and we are excited to see what your futures hold. Exactly what your futures hold, however, is yet to be determined. And that is where I would like to focus my remarks. One of my favorite movies is Forrest Gump. Perhaps you have seen it, or else I bet your parents have. The main character in the movie, Forrest Gump, is famous for saying, "Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get." There's no way to predict how your career is going to play out. Where you go, what you do, the people you will meet. But if you are open to the possibilities, each flavor in that box of chocolates, and if you count on what you have learned your graduate studies here at Iowa State, then I have no doubt you'll be successful. The simple fact is, we do not get what we want all the time, but we can choose to make the best of what we get. This may seem like a rather simple advice, but it is perhaps the best I can give you. Certainly, it has been true in my own experience. I grew up in a small rural village in China. My grandfather was the village doctor. He was busy day and night. There was never a break. So my father was adamant that I not follow in my grandfather's footsteps. "I do not care what you study," he said, "as long as it's not medicine, regardless of animal medicine or human medicine." So I studied hard for my college entrance exam. I passed, thankfully. I would add that passing the college entrance exam was a life-changing accomplishment in those days. As my colleagues from China who are here tonight would understand. In my day, you only got one chance, pass or not pass. Your future was forever changed. And in my class, only 2 of us passed. When it came time to select my top choices for colleges and majors, I chose horticulture. You may wonder why. It's not because I had a big ambition to solve world hunger. As a child, I did not have access to TV, smartphone, or the internet, but I spent a lot of time outdoor with nature. And growing up in a rural place, I really liked crops, plants, and trees. I was particularly fascinated by fruit trees. How they transform from spring flowers to autumn harvest was amazing to me. I also like to eat vegetables and fruits. But when I received my college admission letter from Shandong Agricultural University, I was completely shocked to find out that I had been accidentally admitted into the college veterinary medicine. At that time, switching major was not an option. This was quite a depressing development. It was not the chocolate I thought I had picked out. But since I had no other options, I had to make the best of it. I told myself not to give up. After a year or so in college, I developed a new interest and became fascinated by bacteria and viruses, how they cause infectious diseases, how immune systems defend against them, and how we can develop vaccines to stop them. I do not have to tell you how devastating infectious disease can be. Each of you has just witnessed the worst pandemic in more than 100 years. After earning a master's degree in Beijing, I was fortunate enough to be accepted into the PhD program at Iowa State, working under Dr. Richard Roth, a world-renowned researcher in swine infectious diseases. Thanks to Dr. Roth, I had the freedom to explore new ideas and to meet other students and scientists who were studying this newfound passion of mine. But then, after my postdoc, when I was recruited to Ohio State as a faculty member, they offered me a position to focus on something completely different from what I had studied in graduate school. Another chocolate pulled from a box whose flavor was different from what I had expected. Again, I had no choice but to make the best of it. It was the only faculty job I was offered. As it turns out, there was a national need for greater food safety research in our food supply, but there were few trained scientists in this area. There was much we did not know about food-associated pathogens, but we were being asked to solve these problems, and I quickly developed a new passion for food safety, especially antibiotic-resistant pathogens. Sometimes the box of chocolates yields a nice surprise. After 5 years in Ohio, I had the opportunity to return to Iowa State University College of Veterinary Medicine, and I have been here for 19 years. Along the way, I did one more thing I thought I would never do. I joined the college administration as Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies. My passion is still on research. Please do not tell my dean. But I also appreciate the opportunity to be able to help others and make a bigger impact in our veterinary medicine profession, including the success of our students. Some of them will receive their degrees tonight. My PhD advisor, Dr. Ross, always told me aim high. It was great advice. It helped me at those moments in my career when I needed to shift gears and try something new. I would give the same advice to you, but I would also add, aim high alone is not enough. You also need to keep your feet on the ground. Indeed, I believe we are most successful when we combine our aspirations with actions. It is one thing to have a lofty goal to address grand challenges, but it is another to apply what you have learned to make progress toward that goal. You will leave here tonight and be scared like the wind, writing the next chapter of your Iowa State adventure in every corner of the world, and quite literally creating our future as a global society. But no matter what you do after you leave here today, know that there will be challenges. Project will not always go as planned. Hypotheses will be disproven. You may have challenges in your personal lives as well as your professional lives. Embrace these challenges. Treat them as opportunities. Your success is determined more often than not by how you respond to all the unexpected flavors in your box of chocolates. Moving forward is always more productive than worrying, and I believe it actually takes less energy. Again, congratulations to you and to your families, and best wishes as you go forth to ignite the world with your innovation, your passion, and your perseverance. Thank you.
Dr. Zhang, thank you for sharing your story with us, giving us that visual image of that box of chocolates. Thank you so much. Another round of applause for Dr. Zhang. At this time, I call upon Senior Vice President and Provost, Dr. Jonathan Wickard, to recognize those students graduating with distinction.
At this time, I would like to recognize the graduate students who are receiving Teaching Excellence Awards and Research Excellence Awards. Students receiving these awards tonight are being recognized for their outstanding teaching or for their exceptional research accomplishments in a graduate program, and they are wearing cardinal and gold honor cords. Will these students please rise so we can recognize you? On behalf of our faculty, I offer you sincere congratulations. Please be seated.
Provost Wickard, I call upon you for the conferring of degrees.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of graduate degrees, and we will begin with conferring of the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Education degrees. The Dean of the Graduate College will ask the doctoral candidates to stand and will present them to President Winterstein. After the President formally awards the degrees, the graduates will then be seated. A faculty marshal will dismiss students to come to the stage and be recognized. During the hooding ceremony tonight, the degree recipients will be escorted and hooded by their major professors, who have worked with them closely through their studies for the doctoral degree. These hoods connect the graduate with a family of scholars throughout history from all parts of the world and with this great university. Now, Dr. William Graves, Dean of the Graduate College, will present the candidates for doctoral degrees from the Graduate College.
Candidates for doctoral degrees, please rise as you are able. The Graduate College awards two types of doctoral degrees: the Doctor of Philosophy, the university's highest academic degree, and the Doctor of Education. Doctorates are awarded only to those who have completed an intensive and demanding course of study. For the Doctor of Philosophy, the primary focus is on conducting research that must be original, planned after mastering related human knowledge, and documented in a publicly available dissertation. For the Doctor of Education, the dissertation demonstrates the use of critical inquiry to address a complex problem of practice. Those receiving doctorates today have demonstrated that they are experts in their fields whose research has contributed to human knowledge. The hoods they assume symbolize their admission to the exclusive ranks of those who have earned the titles Doctor of Philosophy, and Doctor of Education. President Winterstein, these candidates have completed all required courses, demonstrated their ability in research or critical inquiry, and passed all examinations. They are recommended by the graduate faculty and the Faculty Senate and are approved by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, for doctoral degrees.
In recognition of the satisfactory completion of your respective programs in the Graduate College, and by the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy or Doctor of Education with its accompanying rights, privileges, and obligations. The diploma now to be placed in your hands and the hood with which you will be invested shall forever be the testimony of this highest academic rank. Congratulations.
Doctoral graduates, you may now be seated. The faculty marshals will dismiss you by row to approach the stage.
Bailey Adams, majoring in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, presented by Dr. Matthew Dar.
President Winterstein, Provost Wickert, it is my honor to introduce our student marshal, Bailey Adams, who is escorted by Dr. Matt Dar, Professor of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Bailey joined the Graduate College in 2019 after earning his bachelor's degree from Iowa State magna cum laude. Bailey's scholarship has focused on data analytics and state-of-the-art virtual engineering capabilities related to agricultural machinery systems. During his years in the Graduate College, Bailey secured research funding and mentored other graduate students. He was highly active in the Preparing Future Faculty program and instructed 4 courses. He won the 2021 Graduate College 3-minute thesis competition and received several other honors and awards. Bailey will continue his academic career as an assistant professor in the field of agricultural and biosystems engineering here at Iowa State University. Please join me today in congratulating Bailey Adams and all those receiving their graduate degrees.
Kenyatta N. Schamberger, major in education, presented by Dr. Robert Dean Reason.
Simone Wright Hamor, majoring in computer engineering, presented by Dr. Doug Jacobson.
Elma Yahich, major in sociology, presented by Dr. Matthew J. DeLisi.
Austin Gimondo, major in horticulture, presented by Dr. Bill Graves.
Alexandra Marie Slaymaker, major in sociology, presented by Dr. Matthew J. DeLisi.
Min Hong Huang, major in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology, presented by Dr. Chandrasekhar Charavariamat.
Danny Tu, major in business and technology, presented by Dr. Paul Douglas Koch.
Nigel Massey, major in biomedical sciences, presented by Dr. Chandrasekhar Charavariamat.
Lesgin I, major in business and technology, presented by Dr. Paul Douglas Koch.
Tenusha Shrestha, major in biomedical sciences, presented by Dr. Chandrasekhar Charavariamat.
Karanga Hansawarni Gamage, major in chemistry, presented by Dr. Krilo Kovnir.
Joseph Banovitz, major in analytical chemistry, presented by Dr. Robin Anand.
Philip Andrew Yachts, major in chemistry, presented by Dr. Kirilo Kovnir.
Kira Ran, major in analytical chemistry, presented by Dr. Robin Anand.
Amulya Gupta, major in computer science, presented by Dr. Chi Lee.
Jordan Deesh, major in mathematics, presented by Dr. Steve Butler.
Naseem Sabitpour, major in computer science, presented by Dr. Chi Lee.
Elizabeth Sprangle, major in mathematics, presented by Dr. Steve Butler.
Dana Al-Zubi, majors in education and human-computer interaction, presented by Dr. Evram Baran.
Jeffrey Rockham, majors in human-computer interaction and psychology, presented by Dr. Douglas Gentile.
Trevor Daniel Lyons, major in materials science and engineering, presented by Dr. Rohit K. Trivedi.
Fatemi Amini, major in industrial engineering, presented by Dr. Guiping Hu.
Caleb Matthew Camrood, major in mathematics, presented by Dr. Timothy McNichol.
Saeed Kaki, major in industrial engineering, presented by Dr. Guiping Hu.
Diego Antonio Rojas, major in mathematics, presented by Dr. Timothy McNichol.
Patrick Hines, major in inorganic chemistry, presented by Dr. Wenyu Huang and Dr. Levi Michael Stanley.
Oyetunji Stephen Olaniba, major in industrial and agricultural technology, presented by Dr. Gretchen Ann Mosier.
Haley Banovitz, major in organic chemistry, presented by Dr. Levi Stanley.
Mateus Pizarro, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering, presented by Dr. Gretchen Ann Mosier.
Hai Tran, major in organic chemistry, presented by Dr. Levi Stanley.
Deborah C. Young, major in rhetoric and professional communication, presented by Dr. Leslie Aaron Bartlett.
Vanessa Castillo, major in psychology, presented by Dr. Susan Cross.
Alfred Nunu Arthur, major in economics, presented by Dr. Peter Francis Orazin.
Alexander Toftness, major in psychology, presented by Dr. Susan Cross.
Jun Young Lee, major in economics, presented by Dr. Peter Francis Orazin.
Harsh Gaonkar, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Vikram Dalal.
Sandeep Kumar Sureka, major in economics, presented by Dr. Peter Francis Orazin.
Laila Pauli, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Vikram Dalal.
Asil Hassan A. Bin Hajib, major in apparel merchandising and design, presented by Dr. Ellen Carol McKinney and Dr. Rachel Ike.
Hailn Gang, major in business and technology, presented by Dr. Mark Anderson.
Michelle Denise Burton, major in apparel merchandising and design, presented by Dr. Rachel Jean Ike.
Nichelle A. Carrington, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Ian Dobson.
Suman Biswas, major in computer science, presented by Dr. Hridesh Rajan.
Kai Zhou, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Ian Dobson.
Rangeet Pan, major in computer science, presented by Dr. Hridesh Rajan.
Carlos Josa Vite, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Somak Datta.
Edith Johanna Mayorga Lozano, major in animal science, presented by Dr. Lance Hall Baumgard.
Rune Wang, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Somak Datta.
Xiaolin Chen, major in mechanical engineering, presented by Dr. Jean-Philippe Tessonnier.
Ivar Valmorbida, major in entomology, presented by Dr. Matthew O'Neill.
Daniel Vincent Sahayaraj, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Jean-Philippe Tessonnier.
Motaz Abdel Khalek, major in computer engineering, presented by Dr. Manimaran Govindarajan.
Prerna Carter, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Jean-Philippe Tessonnier and Dr. Eric W. Cochran.
Burhan Haider, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Manimaran Govindarajan.
Shaila Goal, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Eric W. Cochran.
Kimberly Becker, major in applied linguistics and technology, presented by Dr. Bethany Gray.
Brittany Hallmark Hawk, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Eric W. Cochran.
Afnan Fatani, major in applied linguistics and technology, presented by Dr. Bethany Gray.
Austin David Homan, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Eric W. Cochran.
Stephanie So, major in education, presented by Dr. Michael Brown.
Baker Ward Keel, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Eric W. Cochran.
Amber Graber, major in education, presented by Dr. Douglas Wizarek.
Marielle G. Machasik, major in psychology, presented by Dr. Kevin L. Blankenship.
Elizabeth Grizzle, major in education, presented by Dr. Douglas Wizarek.
Geet Gupta, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Luke Rowling.
Angela Hansen, major in education, presented by Dr. Douglas Wizarek.
J. Rayul Park, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Luke Rowling.
Melissa Springsteen Hawk, major in education, presented by Dr. Douglas Wizarek.
Bradley James Ryan, major in chemical engineering, presented by Dr. Matthew Pantani.
Sindhu Anand, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering, presented by Dr. David Gruel.
Abigail Phillips Boyd, major in food science and technology, presented by Dr. Joey Nathaniel Talbert.
Curtis Covelli, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering, presented by Dr. David Gruel.
Erin Lee Norton, major in Food Science and Technology, presented by Dr. Joey Nathaniel Talbert.
Kent Crick, major in Psychology, presented by Dr. Nathaniel Wade.
Shalina Hemisha Wirartanta, major in Food Science and Technology, presented by Dr. Joey Nathaniel Talbert.
Nelly Mwalo, major in Psychology, presented by Dr. Nathaniel Wade.
Yifan Lee, major in Materials Science and Engineering, presented by Dr. Martin Tuo.
Riley Drake, major in Education, presented by Dr. Anne-Marie Fogan and Dr. Katie Swalwell.
Suvik Banerjee, major in Materials Science and Engineering, presented by Dr. Martin Tuo.
Kyle Jameson St. Hilaire, major in Psychology, presented by Dr. Chunkit Jason Chan.
Christina Marie Santana Maldonado, major in Toxicology, presented by Dr. Philip C. Gager and Dr. William R. Rumbeya.
Daniel Testa, major in Apparel Merchandising and Design, presented by Dr. Linda Neem and Dr. Jessica Hurst.
Amir Malakuti, major in Civil Engineering, presented by Dr. Halil Ceylan.
Pei Zhang, major in Computer Engineering, presented by Dr. Philip Jones and Dr. Christian Rosier.
Samuel Ikendi, major in Agricultural Education, presented by Dr. Michael Stephen Ritalik. Namataku Fortu, major in Agricultural Education, presented by Dr. Michael Stephen Ritalik and Dr. Misty Dawn Lambert.
Ahmed Al-Bughdadi, major in Civil Engineering, presented by Dr. Omar Smadi and Dr. Basak Bektas.
Siriek Joy, major in Business and Technology, presented by Dr. James Summers.
Chihao Zhang, major in Statistics, presented by Dr. Daniel Nordman.
Sung Mo Kang, major in Business and Technology, presented by Dr. James Summers and Dr. Melissa Chamberlain.
Viraj Belakar, major in Mechanical Engineering, presented by Dr. Shankar Subramanian.
Yasin Karatai, major in Applied Linguistics and Technology, presented by Dr. Carol Ann Chappelle.
Chloe Wasendorf, major in Microbiology, presented by Dr. Nancy Marshek-Buri and Dr. Nicholas Peters.
Daoyoung Ryu, major in Human Development and Family Studies, presented by Dr. D. Young Choi.
Alan Chen, major in Horticulture, presented by Dr. Shuizang Fei.
Ella Elizabeth Bauer, majors in Nutritional Sciences and Neuroscience, presented by Dr. Peter J. Clark.
Yating Chen, majors in Geology and Environmental Science, presented by Dr. William Gallus.
Abby C. Sue Boitos, major in Psychology, presented by Dr. Christy A. Costable.
Himanshu Sharma, major in Mechanical Engineering, presented by Dr. Bhaskar Ganapati Subramanian.
Casey Joe Judge, major in Environmental Science, presented by Dr. William G. Crumpton.
Carmen Jones, major in Education, presented by Dr. Anne Gansemer-Toff.
A.M. Tassin Emintanan, major in Civil Engineering, presented by Dr. Christopher Day.
Shekufe Sadat, major in Kinesiology, presented by Dr. Jason Gillette.
Yulu Chen, major in Bioinformatics and Computational Biology, presented by Dr. Jack C. Deckers.
Daniel Colhase, major in plant breeding, presented by Dr. Michelle Graham.
Miranda Renee Tilburg, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Philip M. Dixon.
Sriramji Singh, major in economics, presented by Dr. Dermot Hayes.
Hassam Ibrahim, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Liang Dong.
Evan Kamrud, major in mathematics, presented by Dr. David Herzog.
Kayla Marie Lute, major in education, presented by Dr. Erin Doran.
Zihao Chen, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Cindy Yu.
Rebecca Starks, major in bioinformatics and computational biology, presented by Dr. Karen Dorman.
Chi Mu, major in plant breeding, presented by Dr. Jianming Yu.
Angelica Marie Jasper, major in human-computer interaction, presented by Dr. Michael Dornick.
Gaurav Bhaskar, major in chemistry, presented by Dr. Yulia Zaikina.
Laura Marie Alt, major in environmental science, presented by Dr. Adina Howe and Dr. Michelle Soupir.
Bingyue Wei, major in apparel merchandising and design, presented by Dr. Ling Zhang.
Michael Stephen Kraut, major in meat science, presented by Dr. Joseph G. Sobranek.
Nian Cheng, major in economics, presented by Dr. Wendong Zhang.
Anindya Das, major in computer science, presented by Dr. Xiao Qiu Wang.
Milad Zangiabadi, major in organic chemistry, presented by Dr. Yan Zhao.
Young Su, major in hospitality management, presented by Dr. Yuha Zhang.
Matthew Dvorsky, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Reza Zugi.
Maya Bartle, major in human development and family studies, presented by Dr. Tara Rose Jordan.
Hao Sun, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Zhengyuan Zhu.
Amanda Christine Arp, major in rhetoric and professional communication, presented by Dr. Margaret R. Loer.
Soham Pal, major in physics, presented by Dr. James Very.
Hei Jong Park, major in human-computer interaction, presented by Dr. Jae-Hwa Lee.
Balavadra Katiwada, major in chemistry, presented by Dr. Vincenzo Venditti.
Shuai Yan, major in business and technology, presented by Dr. Yu Yon Lee.
Elena Thornhill Wadolowski, major in microbiology, presented by Dr. David Verhoeven.
Vishal Raul, major in aerospace engineering, presented by Dr. Leifer Leifson.
Kwangwu Vi, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Keijin Wang.
Timothy Ryan Coacham, major in applied linguistics and technology, presented by Dr. John Michael Levis.
Yi Liu, major in mechanical engineering, presented by Dr. Juan Ren.
Yi Zheng, major in mechanical engineering, presented by Dr. Bai Wen Lee.
Chanzi Zhang, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Zayu Wang.
Jerry Jung, major in veterinary microbiology, presented by Dr. Ganwoo Lee.
Alicia Cromie, major in astrophysics, presented by Dr. Amanda Weinstein.
Matthew David Schulte, major in meat science, presented by Dr. Elizabeth J. Lonergan. Shu Lei, major in industrial engineering, presented by Dr. Cameron McKenzie.
Eleanor Field, major in entomology, presented by Dr. Ryan Chad Smith.
Madeline May Losby, major in psychology, presented by Dr. Monica Ann Marcy.
Jian Wu, major in astrophysics, presented by Dr. Curtis Struck.
Cody Jack Newland, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. James D. McCallie.
Cora D. Ham, major in hospitality management, presented by Dr. Ching Hui Su.
Anthony Locurto, major in mechanical engineering, presented by Dr. James P. Michael.
Ju Hyung Kim, major in statistics, presented by Dr. Hua Ching Wu.
Rewa Siblani, major in plant pathology, presented by Dr. Gary Philip Monkbold.
Li Rong Xiang, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering, presented by Dr. Lie Tang.
Li Jiaowei, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering, presented by Dr. Joshua Michael Peskel.
Megan Gage, major in neuroscience, presented by Dr. Timaseta Tippaswamy.
Richard Coffey Oyabenro, major in biochemistry, presented by Dr. Ruben J. Peters.
Evan Stewart, major in nuclear physics, presented by Dr. Kirill Tushin.
Sayed Amin Musavi, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Brent M. Fairs.
Carrie Ann King Johnson, major in rhetoric and professional communication, presented by Dr. Stacy Ty Williams.
Catherine Pluta, major in psychology, presented by Dr. Lee Allison Phillips.
Luis Angel Camacho, major in organic chemistry, presented by Dr. Brett Van Veller.
Kamal Joshi, major in condensed matter physics, presented by Dr. Ruslan Prozorov.
Ayuna Tsirenova, major in material science and engineering, presented by Dr. Jacqueline Shanks.
Kenesha Ray Woods, major in education, presented by Dr. Angela Marie Tuttle Prince.
Saeed Arabi, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Anuj Sharma.
Lauren Elise Schwab, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Chris Robert Raymond.
Atefe Rajab Alizadeh, major in industrial engineering, presented by Dr. David Slide.
Brittany Rain Cavazos, major in ecology and evolutionary biology, presented by Dr. Haldra Starr Rogers.
Heidi Lynn Clark, major in education, presented by Dr. Doug Smith.
Cindy John, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Cassandra Jane Rutherford.
Jingze Lee, major in analytical chemistry, presented by Dr. Emily Smith.
Uda Vijay Kanbur, major in inorganic chemistry, presented by Dr. Aaron David Sadal.
Shravan Kumar Chaganti, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Degang Cheng.
Saravanti Krishna Suresh, major in biochemistry, presented by Dr. Dipali Gurudut Sashital.
Praise Olalade Farayola, major in electrical engineering, presented by Dr. Degang Chen.
Chinju Paul, major in business and technology, presented by Dr. Kevin Paul Scheid.
Li Jing Gao, majors in rural sociology and sustainable agriculture, presented by Dr. Gordon Arbuckle.
Nancy I. Manchanda, major in bioinformatics and computational biology, presented by Dr. Carson Andorf.
Zhe Wang, major in civil engineering, presented by Dr. Simone Laflamme. Parinaz Hafiz-e-Zafat, major in mechanical engineering, presented by me. Gautam Sivakumar, major in mechanical engineering, presented by me. Ebony Williams, major in Human Development and Family Studies, presented by Dr. Tara Jordan.
My congratulations to all of our doctoral graduates. We are proud of you and your educational achievements. Candidates for master's degrees, please rise as you are able. The master's degree is awarded to those who have successfully completed an intensive course of study in a particular discipline. Reflecting the diversity of ways in which advanced knowledge and skills can be obtained, the university awards a variety of master's degrees with specific names and expectations. In many fields, master's degrees represent the highest academic achievement, and degree holders are accorded full recognition as practitioners of its art. The master's degree often involves research and the preparation of a thesis or creative component that demonstrates an ability to conduct original inquiry. All of those who receive their degrees today have demonstrated a dedication to learning and to enhancing their abilities to contribute to society. Their degrees demonstrate that they have truly mastered a complex and demanding body of knowledge. President Winterstein, these candidates have completed the requirements prescribed by their respective degree programs. They are recommended by the graduate faculty and the Faculty Senate and are approved by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, for their master's degrees.
In recognition of the satisfactory completion of your respective programs in the Graduate College and by the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer upon you your master's degree with its accompanying rights, privileges, and obligations. The diploma, now to be placed in your hands, shall forever be the testimony of this advanced academic achievement. Congratulations.
Master's graduates, you may now be seated. The faculty marshals will dismiss you by row to approach the stage. Spencer Dean Arnold, major in business administration.
Jayon An, major in agricultural economics.
Catherine Lynn Anderson, major in English.
Yolanda Cifuentes, major in education.
Bryn Elizabeth Sweary, major in event management.
Catherine Brickerell, major in kinesiology.
Kristen Irene Roach, major in biochemistry.
Shauna Perkins, major in kinesiology.
Winnie Chebet Chepsoy, major in real estate development.
Georgia Garrett, major in kinesiology.
Emily Jane Mitchell, major in business administration.
Adrian Silberstein, major in kinesiology.
Riley S. Grosskreitz, major in business administration.
Nathan Sepich, majors in industrial engineering and human-computer interaction.
Punkti Mehta, major in business administration.
Brett Altena, major in computer engineering.
Connor Aaron Putz, major in business administration.
Derek Cornelius, major in seed technology and business.
Jesse K. Warner, major in business administration.
Christopher Peterson, major in electrical engineering.
Jaji Lee, major in computer science.
Catherine McGregor, major in education.
Alec Michael Wagner, major in business administration.
Madeline Furr, major in education.
Grafton W. Carlson, major in business administration.
Bethany Fingerly, major in education.
Jenna Benduritis, major in business administration.
Verlin Hartanto, major in food science and technology.
Elizabeth Jane Hergott, major in business administration.
Kia Barry, major in microbiology.
Christy Wynn, major in business administration.
Joyce Kamau, major in civil engineering.
Caitlin M. Cortelet, major in business administration.
Alina Corman, major in geology.
Luke Williams Safras, master's in business administration.
Haley Weideman, major in English.
Noah Daniel Wernke, major in business administration.
Christine Smith, major in family and consumer sciences.
William Russell Beechner, major in business administration.
Jiaqi Jiang, major in information systems.
Nicholas Aaron Lee, major in business administration.
Jia Wen Esther Tang, major in information systems.
Gabriel Gerardo Rios Rivera, major in business administration.
Derek Michelson, major in business analytics.
Michael Glenn Hennessy, major in business administration.
Stacy Novinsky, majors in accounting and business analytics.
Ben Sturbens, major in business administration.
Jenna Hagan, major in accounting.
Alec Ronald McDowell, major in business administration.
Charles Wickham, major in industrial design.
Nathan G. Hamill, major in business administration.
Pinar Adanir, majors in human-computer interaction and industrial design.
Jacob John Voss, major in education.
Alexander Briggs Dill, majors in industrial design and human-computer interaction.
Ryan L. Anderson, major in computer engineering.
Peter Clark, major in cybersecurity.
Katie Lee Toms, major in business administration.
Nicholas Pekka, majors in cybersecurity and computer engineering.
Axel Jarek Zumwalt, major in business administration.
Nicholas Landon, major in computer science.
Jack Thomas Wilkinson, major in business administration.
Andrea Homewood, major in human-computer interaction.
Hans Richard Miller, major in business administration.
Mark Seitek, major in engineering management.
Adam Paul Lappin, major in education.
Sean Wilbur, major in mechanical engineering.
Jack Hansen, major in business administration.
Tyler Gerst, major in information systems.
Jacob D. Schmieder, major in mechanical engineering.
Justin Jones, major in material science and engineering.
Hila Sabuni, major in architecture.
Maxwell Teeple, major in mechanical engineering.
Amanda Nicole Johnson, major in architecture.
Cole Hunziker, major in electrical engineering.
Kara Nicole Garside, major in architecture.
Felipe Carvalho, major in electrical engineering.
Peter Alexander Miller, major in architecture.
Joshua Welton, major in electrical engineering.
Tara Noel Skolton Tilstra, major in architecture.
Mario Andriani, major in human-computer interaction.
Haley Afton Holder, major in landscape architecture.
Trenton Southard, major in computer science.
Mariam Mada, major in landscape architecture.
Rachel Luong, major in diet and exercise.
Darren Nicole Mikowski, major in anthropology.
Ashley Alert, major in diet and exercise.
Isaac B. Brazy, major in education.
Teresa Janet Maxine Jones, major in professional practice in dietetics.
Joshua Shefchik, major in cybersecurity.
Jennifer Johnson, major in systems engineering.
Allison Christine Bishop, major in agronomy.
Alexis Dant, major in education.
Jill Elizabeth Vesta, major in applied mathematics.
Shantria Hoggins, major in education.
Brady Alexander Subby, major in architectural and biosystems engineering.
Destiny Payne, major in education.
Jonathan Landeros Cisneros, major in anthropology.
Lauren Kennan, major in education.
Xin Wang, major in computer engineering.
Stephen Chonlumani, major in education.
Yu Jun Ung, major in computer engineering.
Timothy Noonan, major in education.
Julia Marie Seavold, major in business administration.
Thomas Parker, major in education.
Iran Wong, major in graphic design.
Alexandria Gustafson, major in education.
Matthew R. Collingborn, major in agronomy.
Samantha Lully, major in education.
Sydney Raquel Good, major in engineering management.
Maya Danner, major in education.
Samantha Christine Schultz, major in engineering management.
Whitney Bynum, major in interdisciplinary graduate studies.
Matthew Stephen Quinn, major in mechanical engineering.
Molly Riddell, major in rhetoric composition and professional communication.
Maggie Jo Sodders, major in genetics and genomics.
Elena Jones, major in creative writing and environment.
Catherine Annie Kilcoff, major in political science.
Eric Williams, major in journalism and mass communication.
Emma Carter Moberg, major in soul science.
Emily Golden, major in creative writing and environment.
Abigail Mary Sunken, major in education.
Zachary Calhoun, major in creative writing and environment.
Nathan Paul Langholz, major in business education finance.
Emily Riley, major in creative writing and environment.
Kaustubh Kulkarni, major in mechanical engineering.
Molly Hinchliffe, major in athletic training.
Yash Vardhan, major in mechanical engineering.
Haile Michaels, major in finance.
Isha Nalinkant Patel, major in industrial engineering.
Swicha Ghimire, major in computer engineering.
Grace Ann Beth Ellen Cruz, major in accounting.
Chloe Sabado, major in computer engineering.
Josiah Pollock, major in history.
Veronica Guadalupe Torres, major in computer engineering.
Kira Gertrude Streck, major in apparel merchandising and design.
Morgan Amborn, major in computer engineering.
Ginger Deborah Stanisio, major in apparel merchandising and design.
Jacob Kahn, major in cybersecurity.
Joshua Douglas Simon, major in apparel merchandising and design.
Shah Rukh Khan, major in finance.
Kiana Lynn Top, majors in community and regional planning and sustainable agriculture.
David Harrison, major in athletic training.
Kaiser Brittany Eilis Hallberg, major in apparel merchandising and design.
Jasmine Mumford, major in athletic training.
Win Sandy Wu, major in human-computer interaction.
Mackenzie Jackson, major in athletic training.
Michelle Lynn Reason, major in professional practice in dietetics.
Avery Mobley, major in athletic training.
Catherine J. Jesperson, major in professional practice in dietetics.
Dylan Harms, major in athletic training.
Hunter W. Penton, major in accounting.
Shaurya Purohit, major in computer engineering.
Colton Robert Wells, major in accounting.
Trevor Cleaver, major in interior design.
Madeline Mackenzie Gibson, major in accounting.
Margaret Parks, major in interior design.
Madeline Colleen Murphy, major in accounting.
Kayla Brown, major in graphic design.
Evan R. Frederick, major in accounting.
Elizabeth Moyer, major in graphic design.
Scott R. Hackmiller, major in accounting.
Jinya Kovac, major in creative writing and environment.
Brenton James Gustafson, major in accounting.
Natalie Dean, major in creative writing and environment.
Catherine Jean Huff, major in accounting.
Morgan Cleveringa, major in professional practice and dietetics.
Michaela Lynn Mashing, major in accounting.
Taya Bonner, major in sociology.
Sarah Hope Dacey, major in accounting.
Jesse Knight, major in electrical engineering.
Connor James Pitts, major in accounting.
David Garcia, major in human-computer interaction.
Connor Michael Bean, major in accounting.
Laura Burkell, major in family and consumer sciences.
Dustin C. Gansabaum, major in chemical engineering.
Jennifer Bertelson, major in teaching English as a second language and applied linguistics.
Amanda Marie Underwood, major in engineering management.
Christian Hyung Ya Pham, major in biomedical sciences.
Madeline Marie Mathis, major in materials science and engineering.
Melissa Ray Woodall, major in biomedical sciences.
Daniel Thomas Weber, major in anthropology.
Dina Elab, major in biomedical sciences.
Jason John Smith, major in agricultural education.
Corin Clem, major in biomedical sciences.
Rebecca Ann Hansen, major in nutritional sciences.
Grace Curry, major in biomedical sciences.
Mary Carolyn Jorgensen, major in nutritional sciences.
Madeline Heaton, major in biomedical sciences.
Abigail Jean Mankins, major in education.
J.C. Pergler, major in biomedical sciences.
Hannah Marie Albrecht, major in education.
Shayna Grogan, major in biomedical sciences.
Caroline Patricia Quinn, major in education.
Anna Hedges, major in biomedical sciences.
Miranda Junia Strawn, major in education.
Haley Bryce, major in biomedical sciences.
Megan Ann Kelly, major in education.
Kaylee Fair, major in biomedical sciences.
Gabriel Blake Kaelgard, major in business administration.
Sandeep Dhingra, major in biomedical sciences.
Jansen K. Bundridge, major in business administration.
Donovan Barrett, major in biomedical sciences.
Jacob Camilo Bolton, major in community and regional planning.
David Husadich, major in biomedical sciences.
Xiangshu Yan, major in computer engineering.
Justin Moore, major in biomedical sciences.
Nadia Ayala, major in psychology.
Bridget Bolcombe, major in biomedical sciences.
Aditi Sawant, major in aerospace engineering.
Allison Wilson, major in biomedical sciences.
Anuruddha Anasaheb Pawadi, major in electrical engineering.
Sharuk Mohammed Arafa, major in biomedical sciences.
Nidhi Milind Dalvi, major in computer engineering.
Caitlin Solberg, major in biomedical sciences.
Yamini Yadla, major in aerospace engineering.
Tatum Keck, major in biomedical sciences.
Supriya Raul, major in computer science.
Dalton Garrett Biss, major in biomedical sciences.
Richard Stephen Ort, major in family and consumer sciences.
Ryan Photo, major in biomedical sciences.
Julian Neely, major in journalism and mass communication.
Melinda Johnston, major in biomedical sciences.
Emmanuel Dubois, major in education.
Sarah Hogren, major in biomedical sciences.
Molly L. Norton, major in education.
Caitlin Barnes, major in biomedical sciences.
Brittany Nicole Murillo, major in education.
Andrea Wilson, major in biomedical sciences.
Tanya Camille Apana, major in education.
Sydney Gruel, major in biomedical sciences.
Robin Marie Reister, major in education.
Rachel Brungard, major in biomedical sciences.
Ganesha Marie Petaway, major in education.
David Ray, major in biomedical sciences.
Karen Deanne Tunkersvik, major in education.
Justin Todd Christopherson, major in mechanical engineering.
Carly A. Pryor, major in education.
Nathan Live Pomikala, major in mechanical engineering.
Wanja Hanadon, majors in education and human-computer interaction.
Rachel Moylan, major in business administration.
Sarah Evans Steeler, major in education.
Ander Tabut, major in finance.
Sadie Lee Gunther, major in education.
Haley Corkin, major in finance.
Joseph Turner Thering, major in education.
Maria Hofdahl, major in finance.
Adam Michael Vori, major in education.
Blake Kasmeyer, major in statistics.
Karine Ana Silva Salazar Morales, major in human-computer interaction.
Miranda Ferguson, major in education.
Rebecca Morgan Hensley, major in agronomy.
Richard Galley, major in business administration.
Amber Ann Lee Chin, major in computer engineering.
Anthony Brucato, major in business administration.
Victoria Kakala, major in finance.
Riley Myers, major in mechanical engineering.
Kun Hui Kani Kim, major in teaching English as a second language, applied linguistics.
Michael Hiley, major in business administration.
Lindsay Renee Gutierrez, major in education.
Erin Halverson, major in journalism and mass communication.
Amy Marie Smith, major in political science.
Kyle Wilms, major in business administration.
Madison Elizabeth Jones, major in political science.
Jake Buffa, major in business administration.
Savannah Judson, major in agricultural education.
Jeremiah Chigoke Uju, major in finance.
Savannah Ray Maynard, major in teaching English as a second language, applied linguistics.
Matthew Small, major in astrophysics.
Catherine Elizabeth Chalice, major in teaching English as a second language, applied linguistics.
Rabia Afzal, major in civil engineering.
Rand Olivia Bauman, major in teaching English as a second language, applied linguistics.
Abigail Keegan, major in civil engineering.
Madeline Louise Robinson, major in human development and family studies.
Aaron Kronk, major in rhetoric composition and professional communication.
Darian Joy Ba, major in human development and family studies.
Cordy Nordheim, major in mechanical engineering.
Allison Claire White, major in human development and family studies.
Riley Thomas, major in aerospace engineering.
Vishwashwari Joshi, major in information systems.
Nathaniel Douglas, major in aerospace engineering.
Victoria Dawn Bout, major in graphic design.
Alexander Scott, major in aerospace engineering.
Haley Joe Polensky, major in graphic design.
Irene Mas Martin, major in mechanical engineering.
Damon Deep Singh Riot, major in business administration.
Luke Gordon, major in aerospace engineering.
Crystal Wynn, major in information systems.
Charles Hingst, major in aerospace engineering.
DeVerley Scott, major in education.
Eric Mock, major in electrical engineering.
Rosa Aguilera, major in education.
Michael Hagan, major in education.
John Emerson Knapp Carter, major in creative writing and environment.
Alexa Olson, major in education.
Melissa Mary Kay Herron, major in agricultural education.
Jada Baumhover, major in education.
Lily Tan, major in accounting.
Trevor Holland, major in education.
Vicky Bong, major in computer science.
Mackenzie Hoisington, major in education.
Lu Yi Wong, major in nutritional sciences.
Kelly Gifford, major in education.
Jin Liu Lim, major in agricultural and biosystems engineering.
Mara Rosenwinkel, major in education.
John Kai Lee, major in computer engineering.
Katie Kemp, major in education.
Danny Yi Kang Yip, major in computer engineering.
Scott Blazenin, major in material science and engineering.
Cody Michael Gastel, major in civil engineering.
Jordan Heim, major in computer engineering.
Jessica Sue Bruning, major in human development and family studies.
Emily Houston, major in urban design.
Allison Michelle Gress, major in human development and family studies.
William Claver, majors in community and regional planning and urban design.
Joseph Edward Pettit, major in cybersecurity.
Sydney Steinley, major in community and regional planning.
Catherine Rosas Cabrera, master of professional practice in dietetics.
Megan Jackson, major in English.
Islam Shamel Sabek, major in business administration.
Jenna Weber, major in English.
Omar Sherbini, major in electrical engineering.
Elizabeth Helming, major in English.
Ellen Marie Lloyd, major in science education.
Josephine Wickman, major in English.
Benjamin Weiberg, major in science education.
Vanya Ichboy Komegi, major in urban design.
Ali Joe Mathias, major in science education.
Abhishek Guram, major in information systems.
Cecilia Hinesley, major in science education.
Rahul Namburi, major in information systems.
Emma Shirley Brimmeyer, major in science education.
Javier Ahumada, major in systems engineering.
Justin Daniel Squillo, major in science education.
Abaru Kadka, major in mechanical engineering.
Catherine Anna Spears, major in science education.
Sri Sai Anirudh Tangelapalli, major in computer engineering.
Natalie Marie Dirks, major in science education.
Matthew Johnson, major in computer engineering.
Allison Elizabeth Poole, major in science education.
Parnyumat Hantilade, major in electrical engineering.
Dagny Ray Paskach, major in science education.
Ahmad Mahdi Nazar, major in computer engineering.
Jacob Jordan Baker, major in agricultural education.
Ayman Priester, major in computer engineering.
Kayla Ann Miller, major in animal science.
Peter Devo Isaacs, major in political science.
Sophia Agnes Brewer, major in animal science.
Miskal Kanyatova, major in business analytics.
Emma Louise Rientz, major in animal science.
Danielle Gimondo, major in horticulture.
Chloe Sue Hagan, major in animal science.
Holly Hendershot, major in agricultural education.
Cowan Mitchell Haynes, major in information systems.
Gautam Pradeep, major in architecture.
Ao Lin, major in information systems.
Pavan Joshi, major in architecture.
Trong Lo Del, major in mechanical engineering.
Holden Gray, major in education.
Abir Alamgir, major in accounting.
Christopher Dardano, major in aerospace engineering.
Natasha Lambert, apparel merchandising and design.
Joy Esposito, major in education.
Troy J. Ness, major in statistics.
Lee Bauer.
Jamie Lee Haney, major in computer engineering.
Joy Esposito, major in education.
Asif Imran Khan, major in landscape architecture.
Chastity Balu, major in education.
Shiva Orang, major in civil engineering construction management.
Lee Bauer, major in real estate development.
Fatme Khalizadeh, major in civil engineering. Zara Kazalazadeh, major in civil engineering.
My congratulations to all of those receiving their master's degree today. We take great pride in your accomplishment.
On behalf of the entire university community, I extend my sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the very best and look forward to hearing from you about all of your accomplishments. Another round of applause for our graduates. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Jeffrey Johnson, Laura and Russ Talbot, Endowed President and Chief Executive Officer of the Iowa State University Alumni Association. He will welcome you as the newest alumni of Iowa State.
Thank you, President Winterstein. Greetings, Iowa State's newest alumni. You are now mine. On behalf of the staff, members, and board of directors of the Iowa State University Alumni Association, congratulations on your graduation from this great institution. Some of my words today were borrowed from Colonel Harold Pride, my predecessor from 1935. He graduated from Iowa State College in 1917. Colonel Pride shared the following with the graduates in the class of 1935. You were students here for 2, 4, or more years, especially if you received multiple degrees from Iowa State. You will, however, be alumni of Iowa State for the rest of your life. No matter what you do or where you go, you will always be a member of this prestigious higher education family. And this school will always be interested in what you do, how you continue to contribute to society, and what you become. He went on to say that I implore you to remember that no college or university can ever become truly great without a large body of well-informed, closely knit alumni. Therefore, I'm asking you to remember the following. Iowa State alumni are largely responsible for what you found when you came to Ames. They helped fund building projects. They invested in faculty and programs. They also invested in you through scholarships, study abroad opportunities, and internships. You and the alumni of the future will largely determine what your children, your grandchildren, and others will find when they matriculate to Iowa State. In order that you may keep in touch with the university and your college friends during the coming years, the Alumni Association invites you to join its ranks and become a regular reader of Visions magazine and your college-based publications. These magazines should be viewed as our family newsletters, which will bring you news about fellow alumni, campus happenings, and engagement opportunities. Visions magazine, which is the alumni and friends publication for members of the Alumni Association, is mailed 3 times per year. In order that you may share in alumni activities just as you engaged in student activities and start enjoying the alumni magazine and all the other benefits right away, the Alumni Association's Board of Directors is providing to you a special discounted membership rate of $30 for the next 5 years. So please join today so we can begin to serve you. And wherever you go, whatever you do, 10 or 30 years from now, remember that the Alumni Association is here to serve you and to help you get the most out of your college relationships. To connect to and to get involved with the local alumni club in your current or future community, I encourage you to go to our website. You will also have the opportunity to discover that cyclones really are everywhere. So please hear this. Today, Iowa Staters, more than 275,000 alumni, live in all 99 counties of Iowa, all 50 states of the U.S. and territories, and they're in more than 150 countries. So if you have a change of address, be sure to let us know in order that we may put you in touch with other alumni in your new community. If you wish to have access to the names and addresses of alumni anywhere at any time, As an alumni member, you will have direct access to our online directory. This serves as a key connector for you to learn of alumni who also work in the same profession as you or the company that eventually employs you. So with every good wish for your success, your health, and your happiness, I encourage the following from you beginning tonight. Please promise me that you will not throw my letters in the trash, you will not delete my emails, you will not ignore my text messages and tweets, you will not hide when I come to your door, and you will never hang up on me when I call. Let's get to know each other better as we become partners in helping you advance your careers, enhance your degrees, stay connected to your colleges, support your alma mater, and most importantly, network with Cyclones everywhere. Congratulations again, class of 2022. And remember, you are Cyclones for life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. We are nearing the conclusion of our Spring 2022 Graduate College Commencement Ceremony. I again want to thank our commencement speaker, Dr. Tshiying Zhang, for his wonderful remarks and congratulate him again on his recent election to the National Academy of Sciences. And now, yes, thank you. And now I want to offer my personal congratulations to all of today's graduates. We are extremely proud of you and all that you have accomplished. Your Iowa State University diploma is a culmination of rigorous coursework, hands-on learning, and life-changing experiences both inside and outside of the classroom. It is a symbol of both the university's excellence and your hard-earned academic achievement. Thank you for making this a memorable evening, and thank you for making Iowa State an important part of your personal and professional journey. Before we close today, we want to recognize the hard work of all those individuals who have supported these graduates, the faculty and staff, family members, and many friends. I ask the graduates to please rise and find your family and friends in the audience and thank them for their support. I now ask the audience to please rise. Will the family and friends of these wonderful graduates show your pride for their achievements? Please remain standing as we conclude our commencement ceremony. Thank you for being a part of this very important and significant occasion. And now, with the singing of the Bells of Iowa State by student vocalist Ms. Hope Metz, I pronounce the Spring 2022 Graduate College Commencement Ceremony at a close.
Please join me in singing the Bells of Iowa State. The lyrics are located on the back of today's program.